you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. My name is Casey. I'm a farmer here from West Texas. Today we're going to be pulling dules off. We are about to be working on our seed tender, which is parked behind the spray rig there. Albert is finishing with the vertical tillage disc. And then as well, we're going to be spraying our first shot of defoliation today on 125 acres of dry land. So that's exciting. Got all my chemical, everything ready. We got to put it on the truck. I guess we'll do that here in a minute. But right here's some of it too. So we end up doing is just sticking a board under the tire that jacks this side up where this dule will come off. I guess Cheeto's gonna grab the forklift quick and we are gonna pull this dule off. What we're after is put this hole up on the top. That way we can fish a chain right around it. And we just loosen the 10 bolts. Boop, set it off, put it in the pile. Chained on, hooked up, everything good to go. Alright, so we got our tire, got it unbolted, about to pick it up, put it in the pile. Repositioning for this side, like I say, we're going to line that hole up to the very top. So our next steps right now are to get the seed tender kind of unwinterized, I guess you'd say, unsummerized. We haven't been using it in a while. So the seed tender will hold right at 3,000 pounds, which my drill holds 3,000 pounds, so it works just right. We just put the seed in there and then we'll tender it off into the drill. But this thing has been parked. We still got to get the motor cranked and running and make for sure everything is good to go here. Make sure everything works. There's generally a bird's nest every year up in the top. I had a bunch of tape on this end, I guess to keep the birds out a little better. Alright, little motor here. Hasn't been started in, I don't know, 6 months. Honda, they said. 3 pulls. And here's we gotta switch our chains. That way we can sow wheat. Right now it's set on the slow setting to sow milo. That's the last thing we're sowing here. So by switching these, it'll speed up this shaft, which will dump more seed out so we can get the desired rate of wheat planted. Putting the master links back in. Have to add chain to this one. And these just hold the link in place once you get the part of the master link to hold it all together. Got a retention chain here. Boom. Tension this chain and should be good to go. Our seed up here in these tote boxes. Stuck. We're gonna drop our seed into our seed tinder.
Yeah, this too.
It looks like pretty good.
Yeah.
So we use our seed tinder to shuffle it up over here into the drill. Putting 400 pounds in this drill right now. The reason why we're just doing 400 is that'll give us a sample of what we're actually planting per acre. So that should, I'm hoping that we'll do 10 acres, 10 or 11 acres with that 431 pounds. Once we get this empty with that measured amount, we'll stick this tote back up in there. It'll be full for the preload or the next load. Pretty good looking seed. This beardless wheat seed. Still got some husk in it. It's hard to get all the it's hard to get all that out of there. A lot of those will still have seeds in them, so they still weigh a lot. But to get those out, you throw away a lot of good seed because you really got to turn your air up on the cleaner. Hope that makes sense of what we're doing. We're just putting a measured amount in there. That way we can get our drill set to the desired seeding rate we want. Then we'll start filling it all the way up once we know exactly where it's. So, and I'm wanting to put around 40 pounds per acre of seed out. And this little test run right here will tell us what we're getting. So, I'm gonna pull the gate, make sure the seed goes in, and open her up. Get to this point and hope it all fits. All right, 2,400 pounds is what was in this one. That's not enough to fill the drill up, but that's all they put in them black totes, so that's what we get. Should we name this crop here? We're gonna go, oop, that was different. 2024. '24 wheat plant. Boom. Okay, there she is. Got my wheat drill hooked on my tractor. Got wheat in the drill. Spin the wheel. Oh yeah. Bunch of seeds falling out. Alright, good deal. the spray. So Albert went to go sow wheat. Cheeto helped him move his pickup around and stuff. Cheeto's going with this tractor down to Idaloo to plow a lake bottom. It's got some weeds in it that needs cleaned up. I'm going to defoliate. First load of defoliation. Harvest is upon us when you start spraying. Sowing wheat. Just kind of got the drill set on depth and thereafter. Putting seed in the ground. It looks pretty. I'm about to start spraying on the same farm. This is a big farm, 380 acres here. We're planting beardless wheat seed again. Little seed or just right there. It's kind of hard to set a drill. They kind of go up, down, all over. But the seed are here. There he was, I flicked him out of the ground. Alright guys, I'm out here in the field, been spraying. Got my sprayer back here. I just stopped out here in the middle of the field, kind of explain what we're doing, what we're spraying, why we're spraying it. As you can see the cotton here, there's quite a bit of cotton here that's already opened. Got some little bowls here, got bowls like this. Bigger bowls, there's some of them a little bit bigger, some of them are smaller. Bowls are what they are, can't change the bowls at this point of the season. So like this bowl is ready to harvest. He's dry, he's mature. The bowl is already opened by itself. So the chemical we're spraying is called Epithon. And Epithon is what this plant makes naturally for these bowls to open. So as this bowl matures, gets older, this bowl will make Epithon in it, and that's what causes it to pop open. So a common name for Epithon is called prep, and that just allows the bowl to pop open. Okay, naturally within this plant, all these leaves here, you can maybe pull that leaf off. These leaves have a little incision layer in there. You can't really see it on this one because he's just not a very good representation of an actual cotton plant here because these were so drouthy. The bark on this plant will swell, and it'll allow that incision layer on these leaves to pop, and the leaf will fall off. Hence, defoliation. It's taking the leaves off the plant and prepping the bowls that are on the plant. So it's doing two modes right now, trying to open the bowls that are not open and defoliate, get rid of the leaves that are on the cotton. So that way this will be prepped and ready for harvest season. Generally it takes 2 weeks, 14 days from the application before we come back and we'll actually have to kill this plant. This right here will not kill it. All it'll do is help open the bowls and help drop the leaves. And then we'll have to come in here and actually put a hard shot on this and kill this plant just like a big freeze would come through and kill it. And then it'll be ready for harvesting with the cotton strippers. That's what defoliation is. We come in here, we spray all the cotton. All the acres of cotton will pretty much at least get the first shot of prep. Later in the season, as we get closer to a freeze, the second shot is questionable. But as of today, we have a long time before it's gonna freeze. I think our average freeze date here is like October 20th or something. So that's still 50 days away almost, you know, or 40 days away. So this crop will be through the gin plant. Everything will be done, and we'll have an alternate crop planted here hopefully in 25 days. So You reap what you sow. Hopefully we're sowing good. Anyway, guys, that's kind of a wrap for what I've got going past couple days. Alright, that's about what I got for today. My phone will not quit ringing. Alright, that's about all I got for you today. Hope y'all enjoyed the video of sowing wheat and running the sprayer and working on the dules and doing all the many things. It's kind of a random video put together, but that's just the day of the life of the Wild West farmer here. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.